Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. What day is it? It's Thursday. I had an appointment this morning and I lost track of time and I ended up running out the door with my hair wet and just made it there on time for my annual mammogram. And since I was like within a quarter of a mile to an Aldi and a Walmart and another store and a Target. I mean, there's a lot of stores around there. No craft stores though. Walmart has a craft section. Since I was so close to so many stores, I ran into Aldi for just a few items, just to make it feel like I didn't drive over 10 miles for nothing. I know having a medical test is not nothing, but I like to have a little bit of extra just to make it worth the trip. Okay, so I came home, got home around quarter after 12. I was beat. I was just wiped out. um, those things hurt. I know they're supposed to be like new technology and gentle and all. No, those things hurt. So I had lunch and then I pulled my snuggle blanket out of the closet and I wiped out for a nice long nap. Woke up feeling sort of out of it. Like I don't want to get out of this chair. I'm stuck in the chair. And then I was like, oh, I have to go make dinner. So dinner's in the oven. We're having a barbecued pork loaf. It's like meatloaf, only it's made with pork. It's got a shredded apple in there. Um, so barbecue pork loaf, ranch potatoes, and squash. Homegrown squash. And I deliberately got, like, I got a little one that was about that big, and a delicata squash that was about that big, and one that looks more like a pumpkin that was probably about that big. So 6 squash halves in this big, like a 9 by 13 pan just filled with little halves of squash. What was it? Was the first one? Or did I do 4? I don't remember. One looked like a carnival. One looked like a pumpkin. One looked like a delicata. Doesn't matter. It's a sampler pan of baby squash from the garden. So between last night and tonight, I crossed 2 more things off my master list. I told you I was working on Dragon on a Swing. Okay. There's the first one I made. And that is from yarn from the bag from Michelle and Cheyenne. Blue yarn. The wings are from the sparkly cake. And I put both of the skinny little grays together to make the basket. I told you I needed to make 2 of them to have 3 for the Etsy listing. This is, oh, wait a minute. We go in front of the wings and behind the ears. There we go. So there's the little pink dragon. The pink wings, I think, were a yarn that I had around. I'm not sure. I don't know if that was out of the Cheyenne bag, but the pink is from the center of the sparkly cake, and the blue is from the outside of the sparkly cake. Still haven't figured out a project for the sparkly cake itself. It's so pretty. It's like, okay, what can I make that's going to be really pretty? And then I had on my list to make a sunflower turtle. And I had the pattern out, and I wasn't really looking at the pattern. So when I made the let's see, I did the back loops only, so I had the front loops for working in later. I did those under the flippers, under the row where you attach flippers. And then I was looking at it like, no, that's not right. So when I finished up that row, I went and I made another row on top of the flippers, just doing like back posts for the lowest row because I didn't have loops to work in. So it's a double-decker sunflower turtle. Yeah. That's sort of how my day's been going today. Like, oopsies. Just before I was getting ready, I was in a rush trying to get ready to go for the appointment. I was already past the time that I said I wanted to leave. And I went into the bathroom and went to put the towel from the floor up over the shower door frame. And when I went to flip it up over, a corner of the towel like snapped against my eye, which was open. Oh, that hurt so bad. And I'm like, oh no, I hurt my eye. Oh, can I see? Can I drive? Yeah, I could see. I could drive. But it's just like, it hurts. Oh, man. So, running late, little boo-boo's appointment was painful. Okay, I had a nap. I'm well rested. It's all behind me now, right? Okay. Finished up 3 projects. When I woke up from my nap, and I was sort of scrolling through my phone and looking at my list and all that, it's like, I don't know what I want to work on next. I'm just at a loss here. What's next? So, because I finished the sunflower turtle and the swinging dragons, I can do the spinning wheel of names again to pick a couple more projects. Or I could just look at it and pick out something I really want to work on. Maybe I should give this a try. I think I'm going to take this out and play with this. Just to see how this... Oh, wait a minute. Is this the one? I think this is the one where I have to scan the code and print out the directions, which is going to be interesting. I think I could scan it. Okay, I could probably scan it. Because I can't scan it with my laptop. I can only scan it with my phone or my tablet. So I'm trying to figure out a way I could scan it and get it to the laptop so I could print it. I can print from my phone, but that's not always... It doesn't always work. It's another step of technology. Let's see, what size crochet hook? I wonder if they had to put a smaller crochet hook in here to get this to fit. It does seem a little smaller than what I'm used to. But if my hand doesn't like the little crochet hook, I have no problem with picking up another crochet hook in the same size from my own stash and using that. So that is a one tired penguin report. Even though I just had like a 2-hour nap, I still feel a little bit out of it, a little groggy, and just not really motivated. But I think I need to accomplish something tonight. I need to get a couple of things crossed off my list so that I go to bed with that sense of, yeah, I got stuff done today. The good news is I think I am all done with doctor visits and tests and dentists until next year. 6 months from July. would be like sometime in February. I think I have a doctor visit, and I think there's a dentist appointment in there someplace. And then it's not until October that I have the OBGYN annual visit and the mammogram. And they already scheduled those. They said, oh, here we go. We scheduled these. We scheduled your visit for next year. It's getting too expensive to send out postcards and remind people. So we're just scheduling your appointment. And if it gets close to that date and you have a conflict, we can reschedule then. But both the doctor's office and the mammography place already scheduled for next year, which is good. Because when I had to call to schedule the mammogram, I was on hold for half an hour waiting for someone to. They were saying, you can hit 1 and leave a number for a call back, and we'll keep you in your order. Well, I don't always hear my phone ringing. Usually my phone is on silent, so I have to be like right there with it to actually get the call. And I didn't want to do that. It's like, no, I need to hang on and stay on hold. And I was working on a project. It's just the music was so annoying. It was just tinny and distorted. It just like, ugh. So I like turned it down, and then when the guy finally answered, I'm like, oh, volume up so I can hear him. How do you will you stay on hold and wait to talk to someone, or do you hit that option of getting a call back? I found that when you do that option, they say like, oh, you retain your original space in line, but a lot of times they don't even call you back till the next day. So I don't know if that's true. Your original space in line. So, not much crochet content here, is there? Not today. I'm tired. So I will go work on the cute little turtle and see how I like this kit. Because there are several others in the kit, in the line. I think there was a little bear and a clamshell with pearl in it. And the tube yarn. I don't get to work with that very often. I like the tube yarn. I like it that the yarn doesn't split. What was I working on today? Oh, it wasn't really splitting. For this, the green is worsted weight. The gold is worsted weight. The brown is sport weight. So I was holding 2 strands together, and sometimes I can get both strands at once. But I'm using up what I've got. Okay, I'm going to go play with yarn until the timer goes off for dinner. I've probably got about, let's see, it's about 30 minutes. So I've probably got about 20 minutes before dinner. I can get some stuff done. Well, not if I'm sitting at my laptop for 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get the pattern printed from my phone. Now, eventually, I will play with yarn. I will do this kit. Okay. Bye-bye.